Greetings, Gabozo, Garbanzos.
Welcome back to the House of the Unknown episode. I forget what episode. I don't really mark these as episodes. I just mark these as just a new segment and everything else.
Each one says the newest episode.
Exactly.
I'm stuck.
How are you guys doing today?
Good. I got gifts, so I'm good.
How are you?
What gifts did you get?
Graphic image file.
Graphic image files.
Oh.
That's one giant peep. You know, people hate peeps. They're like, oh, they're the most grossest thing in the world, but yet they'll probably buy that. They're like, that's the most cutest thing in the world.
Yeah, so now today we got the peep show.
Yeah. Heyo. So, yes, welcome back to the House of the Unknown. Something's wrong with my computer, so there might be a delay. Hopefully not in the future. Maybe it'll just fix itself, but I don't know. But my sister's fine.
Can sync it up.
Yeah. Yeah, see, hers is fine. It's just our camera that's just like delayed. So, before we get started, I'd like to announce we actually have a real sponsor.
Henderson Campus Square?
No, well, that's one of our sponsors. That's our Salesforce sponsor.
Oh, those are my favorite. Yeah.
My uncle wants me to promote his website that he said he sponsors. Shit. So, this video is also sponsored by his website is called BrentGreenwood.com. If you want to see all of his art on there. So yes, that's all of it. And then also Henderson Prime Plus Squared. What is it?
You should have got his sticker.
Oh well, I'll just put a link in the description and stuff coming up.
Thank you, Brent Greenwood.
Yeah, Brent Greenwood. Also Henderson Prime Plus Squared. These episodes won't be possible without those peoples who subscribe and everything else. So we have a newest tier as a $10 a month one for my Celestial Skies tabletop RPG game, but the lowest is $3 and everything else and
it's not every day that you can get into a tabletop rocket propelled grenade launcher for $10 a month.
Hey,
take advantage.
It's perfectly fine. Anyways, Nani, what's our show tonight? What is the topic of today of the House of the Unknown, and what is going to creep us out today?
I don't think it would creep. Well, okay. Oh no, they just kind of linked up in their bridges, and then the very last one is like an aquatic legend.
Like Jeff Bridges, the guy from
the dude.
Yeah, the dude El Duderino.
Duderino. I just want to eat my White Russians.
It just
eats White Russians.
We're doing more Oklahoma legends.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, my sister did some proper research, and she actually talked about it, and she watched and talked and wrote down a 4-page essay of these legends and myths.
Don't say that, but yeah, I did. Not joking.
Did we have anything else to talk about before, or are we just going to go straight to the legends?
No. It's up to you.
I don't really have anything planned. I just been tired this whole week, so I just been kind of relying it on you.
I know.
So, if you want to just go ahead and just take it away, and we'll see, and we'll
Okay. So the first one is it's called Crybaby Bridge. And Crybaby Bridge, do you want me to start, or do you want me to tell a little about it?
Yes. Go ahead, tell what it's about.
So it's a bridge.
Yeah, of course it's a bridge.
Okay, so I'll just go into the story. So Crybaby's Bridge is located in Catoosa, Oklahoma, near Tulsa. According to local legend, a woman raced across, I don't know if it's Boggy or Bogey.
Boggy.
So Old Boggy Creek Bridge on Friday, June 13th, 1924. A fierce storm had broken out. She was trying to hurry home. She had her newborn baby with her, who rested in the seat beside her. As she was crossing the bridge, lightning had struck and scared the horses. As they wildly bucked, causing the baby to be knocked out of the mother's arms As the storm rose around her, the woman could hear her baby's cries. She searched the bridge while listening to her baby. She leaned over the edge of the damaged bridge. She lost her footing, where she slipped and fell off the bridge into the water below. She drowned, continuously searching for her baby. So that was one story that they had. Another story is told about a young mother who jumped off the bridge with her baby in her arms. But they had more of the other story, so I'm assuming that's what really happened, was the 1924 one, than her jumping off the bridge.
So it's about a mom that killed herself?
The second story is about a mom that had jumped off. I don't know. That's just what they were saying. That I don't know if she was depressed or postpartum or what. But that was just the second one. But they had more information on the first story. But after the 1924, apparently people would leave roses on the bridge for her and her baby. So, but the bridge is now closed, but residents in the area say that on June 13th, you can hear the baby's cries. In some cases, a woman can be seen walking across the bridge towards the oncoming cars. But when the driver stops to see if they can help, she then tells them she lost her baby. Then she disappears right in front of them. That's one of the after or before it closed.
That's hot.
Some say if you walk in the middle of the bridge during the dusk time and yell, "I have your baby," the mother will appear. There are many other Crybaby Bridges across the country. Mm-hmm. This is just one Crybaby Bridge that's in America. So,
man, it's like, hey, let's have a food chain of Crybaby Bridges.
Right.
It is, because like when I was looking up, there's just like one, and this is the most popular one is the Encantusta.
Why does it not have a Wikipedia result? But
it does.
Texas, Kentucky, and Mississippi do.
Did you just look it up?
Correct.
My God.
I'm the resident fact checker.
Look at Catoosa, Oklahoma.
And I'm the resident fact checker.
There's a Kentucky link, Ohio, Maryland, and Texas.
Well, technically there's already like 5 in Oklahoma called Crybaby Bridges.
So it almost seems like maybe there's not a can you point out on a map where this Crybaby Bridge is? In Catoosa, there's a map of Catoosa. Could you point out?
I'm sure, because it's not that hidden.
How about Appaloosa?
Put in...
That's a horse.
Hold on.
Oh.
Gross.
Appaloosa, more like Appetita. Oh shit, we're on the Firefox.
Oh yeah, we are.
Crybaby Bridge.
Crybaby Road.
Cry by Me.
Cry
it's a
by
1990 music comedy.
from the starting director of George Lucas.
Lucas. Yeah, look. Ohio, Maryland, Texas. Nothing. Well,
then how did I find information of this story if there was
because
nothing?
You can put anything on the internet, Adenane. Look, this is one in Moore, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I just said there was many.
Oh, is this the video you showed me about the urban legends about
that
the cringy
dude?
father?
That what?
He's holding his ween.
He's like,
Hey guys,
that's
so
loud.
today we're going to do something I had
I
been
can't
itching to do since we moved here to Tulsa, Oklahoma. We are going to explore the areas around this area.
Huh?
Oklahoma.
Why does that house have so
A lot of
many?
folklore, a lot of
It's
superstition.
Oklahoma, man.
We are going to go
In
check it out.
Oklahoma.
The first one that we're going to check out today is Crybaby Bridge. If you've never heard this story before, it's
What
a
is
really
teepee?
interesting one. there was a carriage that was driving across a bridge. I guess it was late at night at some point, maybe during the day, I don't know that far. And the horses got spooked. And when the horses spooked, the carriage rocked around and the infant somehow fell off of the carriage.
You
and
said
the
there was a
mother,
car,
freaking out,
not a
jumped
carriage.
off
No,
the carriage,
later
looked around
on,
for the
there's
infant,
cars that
heard the
drove.
infant crying underneath
Hers
the
was a
bridge they were
carriage,
on,
1924.
and she fell over just trying to like look and listen, and she died and no one ever saw her again. So the mother and the infant both died. But the
That's
mother
very
never
dangerous
found
because they
her.
put their phone in front of their gas
Just
gauge
trying
and
to,
stuff, so
like,
you don't know how fast they're
and she
going.
died
Oh,
and no
there,
one
yeah.
ever saw her.
Dates.
Been on.
And I like bridges. Like, I have a degree in civil engineering. That's
Oh,
my
really?
thing.
You
But
can build a
I'm
bridge
a little
with me.
creeped out now.
Build a love bridge.
Marshmallows and toothpicks.
So yeah, this is it. It doesn't say no trespassing, so I do not believe we are breaking any sort of laws. I see a little paved road with a decent-sized river. What river is this?
Crimea River.
Crimea, like in Ukraine, Crimea.
Oh, look at that.
What?
There's a drop.
You never heard
Did
of
you see the drop, honey?
No. Whoa, she's got guns.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is it.
There's a boom mic and thing.
Come on.
Sorry, I'm showing David the
Yes,
bridge
you
part.
are. You are the one that found this
Mother
out.
never takes another baby.
That
Oh
bridge
my gosh.
I don't.
looks like it wasn't built in the 1800s. Got concrete on it.
You have a baby,
1924.
yes you
Do
do.
we have
That
carriages
still
in
looks pretty
1924?
Oh my
Maybe we're just too nice, and she knows.
See, they already set up a camera all the way down there. You see that?
We're kidding.
Look at her ass.
We're kidding.
Oh, I
It's all
was.
good. We're playing.
Look at his
Alright,
ass.
we did it.
Oh, I
We
was.
survived.
This is the first place.
Yep.
I want.
Alright, well,
It was a joke. He didn't
Nani.
have a wig on and he wasn't streaming on Twitch. I'm not attracted to him.
You wanna continue on, Adam and Nani?
Yeah, so what do you think of this story? I mean, like, that's what.
It's ubiquitous in pretty much every American town. Crybaby Bridge. There's got to be some sort of animal or amphibian that makes this noise that sounds compelling.
Remember
Are you
when
there? Are you the resident? Are you on there?
Are
we should all
you?
take a trip up there.
Yeah, let's go. Not tonight though.
No, next Wednesday. We visit Crybaby Bridge.
Crybaby Bridge, Red Rocket Berry Bridge.
Rocketberry Bridge.
So that was the first bridge
On the Crimea River.
story.
It's like the Bridge of Terabithia.
I forgot about that movie.
Talk about sad story right
That
there.
was a sad story.
I never seen it.
Didn't the kid die or something?
Yeah, our
Spoiler alert.
I don't know. I've never.
Somebody died in the
Yes.
bridge.
I've never
Oh
seen
no, I'm
it.
confusing it with Where the Wild Things Are.
What? No.
Nobody died in that one.
Well,
No, you had it
technically,
right. Bridge
Yeah.
to Terabithia.
Oh my
The
bad.
one
His
little girl
friend died,
dies.
yeah.
is it because she crossed the bridge?
Anna Sophia Rowe.
Yeah,
Rest
her
in
only
peace.
successful movie was Sky Cap or Sky
Willy
Mountain.
Wonka.
No, maybe like Sky Mountain with The Rock. Race to Witch Mountain or whatever.
That's
That
Dakota
was a
Fanning.
remake.
That wasn't Dakota Fanning. With The Rock and Dakota Fanning? No. It's got that El
It was
Martinique
Soul
guy.
Surfer.
What?
That El Martinique guy from Hunger Games.
Race to Witch Mountain. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Because of Winn Dixie. I could have swore that was Dakota Fanning.
I love Because of Winn-Dixie.
That was
No.
sad too.
It was.
Does
I
the
so
dog
loved it.
die?
I read the bogs. I read I
She read the book cover.
Shut up. No, I read the book. The most saddest book I've ever read next to Devil's
Yeller?
Advocate was
Actually,
Old Yeller. Where the red fern grows.
no, A Day Where No Pigs Died.
Never heard of it.
It was a sad book.
it was about
I also
Animal
read
Farm.
Bud Not Buddy. That was pretty. What?
It's like Animal Farm Part 2.
That's what I was thinking.
I shaved my face and somehow the light is like shining onto my non-shaved face. And it's just like
It's all right. My mustache.
our
is
faces are
on
looking
it, too.
whiter for some reason. Would you mind moving that ring light, David? It's like making our faces like brighter than fuck.
Making your
It
face.
could have been.
Do you want me to turn it down? You want me to turn it around and turn it on, add it on it?
No, just turn it in the middle in front of the TV.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be watching myself.
I couldn't get it up.
Like that?
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh god, that's perfect.
That affection.
I can't get it up because I was nervous as fuck.
Hey, Childish Gambino.
Can't get it up if she's.
All right, Nani. What is the next bridge, and how can we make it
To
not
Terabithia.
haunted? And how
Oh,
can we
this
make
one's more haunted than the first bridge.
It, is it based in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Does that
These
mean,
are Oklahoma legends.
so does this mean we can go visit these bridges?
Yeah.
The next
Actually, the second one, no, you can't.
The third one, Jeff Bridges, we can't.
But yes.
we walk across our
Leon Bridges.
Go ahead.
All right. All right, so this one's called Jeremiah's Bridge. There's a bridge in Anadarko, Oklahoma named Jeremiah's Bridge, built in 1930s, located in Caddo County. It was supposed to be rebuilt in 1995, but they never got to it. But the bridge collapsed under the weight of a 21-ton truck in 1994. There's a lot of stories about this bridge. No one knows exactly who Jeremiah is or why the bridge is named Jeremiah's Bridge, but many say it is haunted. Some say that Jeremiah was a man, or others say it was a boy who fell over from the bridge and was killed. They say that he drowned in a river. Okay, so I didn't get this. I read it, but when I was researching it, I'm assuming Jeremiah's a little boy.
Jeremiah.
Yeah, Kai's like, Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
He spoke in class today. Oh, that's Jeremy.
But
Jeremy.
so the story about the little boy Jeremiah. So he fell over on the bridge and was killed. They say that he drowned in the river. They found his body floating under the bridge. After that, people have reported hearing a boy crying out for his mother at night. Eventually, his mother ended her life, and then people began hearing her call out his name. So late at night, you can hear her child's cries and stuff. Residents claim that if you call his name late at night, he will answer. Another story says a baby named Jeremiah died there. So that's where this one was also called Crybaby's Bridge, because they can hear a baby cry. But
either that or they just got really lazy and then they're like, hey, what should we call this? Crybaby's Bridge Part 2.
no, this is Jeremiah's Bridge.
The sequel.
It's the sequel to
baby got a
Jacob's
little-
Ladder.
Oh,
With
shit.
Tim Robbins.
Have you seen Jacob's Ladder?
Me? Oh, hell yeah. With Tim
Pretty-
Robbins, the
it's
guy
pretty
from
trippy.
Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, it's got Macaulay Culkin.
Does it?
Yeah, he's Jacob's son.
All I remember in Jacob's Ladder is like, well, I mean, he's the guy from Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
He got back from Vietnam? Okay, yeah. And then he just started having all these weird, trippy nightmares and shit, yeah. It was a pretty good movie.
I kind of liked it.
It actually,
Although I
like,
watched
bombed
it
in the
in my
box
head.
office, though.
Really? It had like
A lot
some
of
of the
good
greatest
movies.
special effects for the time.
Nowadays, originally bombed in the box office.
Yeah, a lot of good movies.
It's almost like the marketing department is still around for this movie.
So, Nani, what do you feel about Jeremy's Bridge?
Jeremiah's.
Jeremiah.
I don't-
What year was this?
It was built in 1930s, but it collapsed in 1994.
Just like the Great Depression.
But should I read the rest of the...
Yeah, go ahead, read the rest of the...
So, yeah, the baby named Jeremiah died there, and they said the brave souls who venture onto the bridge again late at night can hear the mother calling out for them. The other bizarre happenings on the bridge are cars have broken down frequently on the bridge, sometimes even school buses, but only at night. Like cars will stall and stop. People have claimed to see a Native American man jumping off the bridge. There's been blood dripping on the window shield of the cars that are as they drive over the bridge. Dead animals have been seen hanging from the trees overhanging the bridge. but there's nowhere to be seen.
Man, you messed with Jeremiah, man.
When they stopped to cut him down. But yeah, and one of the biggest mysteries of this bridge that they're still looking for is somebody came and someone at night came in the middle of Stop! Alright, somebody in the middle of the night came and stole the 221-foot bridge. And
Wait, what?
They,
How do you steal a bridge?
it disappeared. They don't have any idea who took it or what happened to it.
Just the whole bridge.
They're still looking for the
Chris
person
Angel Mind.
who took it. They have a number on the website you can call if you have any information on who took the bridge.
Hey, do you know where this bridge is?
And
Has anyone seen the bridge?
it's the biggest mystery because they said somebody would have had it because it was collapsed. Somebody would have had to take torches and a crane. They think maybe over like a bunch of people took it for scrap metal, but
Somebody stole the bridge.
they stole the bridge, yeah, in the middle of the night. There's no witnesses, no anything.
Can I
so-
get a witness?
And I mean, granted, this is where Dad grew up and stuff. This is his tribe's area.
So your dad stole the bridge.
Terabithia.
But
That's what I'm
our
going with. It's about as factual as anything else on this podcast.
what? Shut up. Our own family. He just told me that his cousin one time was walking. He said it was more twilight than dusk and stuff. And
Team Jacob.
And he said that he was walking across the bridge because he was walking across the bridge because it leads to town, from the county to the town. So he was walking back home and he saw an older woman, he said. So anyways, Dad's cousin, he saw an older lady wrapped up in a blanket standing by the bridge side. And he said that as he got closer, she faded away.
I thought that was supposed to be Crybaby's bridge.
This is Jeremiah's bridge we're
But there's
talking
no
about.
old lady involved in the lore, so why would he see an old lady?
Because apparently a lot of creepy things happen. And like our cousins
Creepy things
were,
happen in nowhere. He had the courage to save his new home.
Copyright.
our cousins
It's just for commentary.
were driving on the bridge and there was it flooded, but as they were sitting there, they were about to get swept away, and a branch went through the back window and got caught. So they were lucky that water didn't flow over, because a lot of people also said that when they would drive cars, they would get sucked into the river below. So
Yeah, no wonder the bridge disappeared. It wasn't doing very good from what it sounds like.
well, also it collapsed. So
She said that like 3 times.
In 94.
yeah, and it
When did all this
disappeared. Before
I thought it didn't
94.
collapse, it just flat out disappeared.
No,
No, it collapsed
and
first.
then disappeared. That's why they were saying, because of the broken things, they would need torches and stuff to get it.
You get it.
And there's some pictures, Hannah. Did you want me to send you pictures?
Sure, if you want to.
Okay, post.
We'll fix it in post.
Sure.
Okay, but yeah, and we've heard about Jeremiah's Bridge because Dad used to walk across it to town and then walk back to Caddo County. So that's the story
I
of
mean, you
Jeremiah's
could
Bridge.
see where the bridge was.
Yeah, it's a big gap now, so. But yeah, that's the biggest mystery. They don't know who stole it or where it went. They have a whole
Why
number.
would you steal a bridge?
They think
A
it's.
haunted bridge.
They think it might. Oh, a lot of jokes is. A lot of jokes. A lot of jokes are Jeremiah came back for his bridge.
On to the next
Up your
Jason Bourne bridge.
Another bridge. Huh?
This isn't a bridge.
Jason Bourne
Well,
bridge.
then it's gonna have to go in a different episode. I'm sorry.
I don't have anything about another bridge.
Jason Bourne bridge.
This isn't about a bridge.
This is just Oklahoma legends.
Yes.
Not our fault.
The first
Oklahoma legends.
first two
bridges.
just so happen to be bridges.
Oklahoma has too many bridges anyways. Continue on.
Hey, now cut this out.
Dead air. Anyways. Alright, so this one's a unique one. I didn't even know about it.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
How old are you?
She's not gonna answer that.
Exactly. No, I know.
I'm 35 years old.
She's
I
not gonna
was
answer
born
any
in
questions about her
1997.
lawyer.
You are not. I was
There's
born
a
in
7 in my
94.
year.
Okay,
There's a
77.
I'm done. I'm done with him. I'm so done with him.
Oh, you just said 7 in your year, so 1970.
What? No.
So anyways,
97. Duh.
have you guys heard of the Oklahoma octopus?
Oh, I have.
Oh.
I watched a documentary about it. It's like,
Anyways.
I like how he
Like
raised
in
his
the-
hand like he was in school.
that's like in Lake
Well, last
Chickasaw.
week I raised my hand when
It's
Hano
kinda like
showed
the
me
sharks in
birds.
Lake Nicaragua.
Hano was showing
Lake
me
Titicaca.
birds aren't real, and I was all like, raising my hand, like, can I
Like
have
y'all are in
one?
school.
Okay, so the octopus legend has it. There's an octopus-like creature that lives in the freshwater's man-made lakes.
There's actually a recording of it.
Hold on.
Let's see the record. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Bean footage.
Wait, pause, post, or cut this out.
This is a lot of edit.
So there's 3 man-made lakes that this creature inhabits. Lake Tinkiller, south of Tahlequah. Lake Oglala, located near Nawada and
Like
Clarendon.
Ulaka.
Oologah.
Ulaka. Yeah.
Oologah.
Ooh, look out.
Very good.
Oologah.
Shark bait.
Oologah. And Lake Thunderbird near Norman.
Well,
There
guess
have
I'm not
been-
going in 10 Killer or Thunderbird.
What
Or
about
Ulaga.
Ugala? What about
Ugala.
Ugala Sioux?
Oogala boogala.
It's Oogala.
Ulaga.
Oologah.
Mookala bookala.
How could it inhabit 3 lakes at one time?
That's
It's just
weird.
one creature. I mean, nobody's ever seen them all in the same room at the same time.
There have been numerous reports and sightings. It attacks and kills unexpected swimmers. Oklahoma's flock to the lake for the summer, so it's not very comforting when you hear about human-sized catfish or a possible huge octopus. Native American legends over 200 years old tell a strange aquatic creature with the desire of human flesh living in some of the Oklahoma lakes. The alleged creature is described as being the size of a horse with reddish skin, long arms or tentacles. The beasts are said to inhabit these 3 lakes. They said that they wonder this is why Lake Thunderbird is red, because of the creature's color coming off in the water. Or perhaps it's just the red dirt that
Just the freaking red dirt.
the red dirt we have. But they said that all these lakes have unusually high numbers of drownings and unexplained disappearances of swimmers. This legend even got its own episode on Animal Planet's Lost Tapes.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. That's but they also said
If anything goes on TV, it's real.
but they also said that someone when they made the lake, it was like they kept it as a pet and then they forgot about it.
The octopus?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so most of our man-made lakes were in the 1920s, right?
Yeah.
And it hasn't been over 200 years.
Cephalopods don't kill humans in the ocean, much less in
But
lakes.
some of the stories have been when they pulled out the swimmers and everything, they've had weird suctions all over their face and arms.
Man, that hentai shit right there.
Oh, that's hot.
But in 2003, a man found a small red octopus in Arkansas. So is it possible that a giant one could be lurking in our murky waters here in Oklahoma?
Found a small one, so a giant one must exist.
But we were always told in Lake Thunderbird that the water birds were pulling down the swimmers. So the
The heck is a water bird?
water bird
It's like a
is
thunderbird.
a water bird swims underwater and everything. And when the swimmers, they pull down their legs. So
Alright, hold on. I got
the
the video. It's only 2 minutes long.
Do we have one where the thunderbirds are pulling down their pants? Not just their legs.
Oklahoma 2007.
Chung chung.
It's just.
The bad thing is, it's like, it has so many edits, and so you don't know which is real, and you know, it just like leaves out a lot of stuff.
Kind of like everything we talk.
Hey,
Hey, send me that video.
You should email me that picture.
What picture?
It's a joke. You don't think I like it.
you should email me that video. Every year, there's more unexplained drownings in the state.
I'm scared.
Nani should come and watch
I already seen it.
the video.
Yeah.
You should send it to me.
And it kind of was weird because when I watched it, I don't know if you ever seen Creepshow 2, the
No.
movie. Oh. So the movie Creepshow 2 has something called The Raft. And there's like this mysterious, these four college students go on spring break or whatever into this lake. And it says no swimming, their signs say no swimming or whatever. But this big blob of something in the ocean attacks them one by one, except that one person, but he can't get in the water and go to the car because of this big blob thing. But it just kind of reminded me of the Lost Tapes.
Oh yeah, they can't like set foot on the sand or some shit like that.
It's the raft, or they can't step foot off the raft because this thing will even go between the boards and suck them through. So it just kind of reminded me of that, and I was all like, can't be 100% sure.
Huh.
It just reminded me of that story.
Wow, man, this is like recorded in like 480p. Not even. That's just like recorded in 4p. In mid-year 2008, Oklahoma Lake Patrol reported drownings increased by 40% over the previous year.
Octopuses live 1 to 5 years. There's no way it would have survived that long.
Unless it had babies.
It would have to have a partner to reproduce.
Unless it had a partner before they threw it in the thing.
So it would last 10 years instead of 5.
Okay, I looked
Unless
at
they
Oklahoma,
reproduce
I've never
with
heard of
each
this
other.
thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hence creating.
They could be asexual.
That's like bacteria, not
There are some
animals.
octopi that are asexual. I thought.
Hello, everybody.
I could be wrong, though.
Is utterly false. So altogether. So what is the Oklahoma octopus? Well, again, basically, it's just a giant octopus.
They
That's
reproduce
it.
once and then they die.
People tie in very
No,
loosely
like
to
me.
this giant.
Just a cigarette.
It reproduces sexually, like me.
Did you say they reproduce asexually like you?
No, they reproduce sexually. And then they die.
Whoa, look what she's wearing.
Oh shit, what the hell?
They have a Hello Kitty and a Batman
That's just all
Easter
she
basket.
wears. Dude,
What the heck? Roll that footage.
Batman and
Side
a bat.
boob.
Kai.
But she has like, and she has like
Shirt
just went up, which is strong.
she knows what she's doing. What the fuck? Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
That's how they got you to click on the tab.
We just kind of mess around on the Cooking Cooks, try new things.
It's the ones I've been playing with. Plus
You got the old original meat, and then the 402
Make it
cats. Nice and flaky. Thanks, Taco Bell.
Shasta never disappoints. Thank you, Jesus, for her parents making her. Eat more catch and cook. Nani, anything else?
No, that was it.
Well, thank you for all of the research that you've done this week.
Okay, well, how do you?
Sorry,
Okay,
it was all bullshit.
Jeremiah's Bridge wasn't bullshit. I don't know about the octopus.
So I'm gonna call the cops and tell them I had $5,000. Some creepy stuff happened on this $5,000, but it disappeared one day. So I need you to find this $5,000 that I had.
I think next week we should go to the bridge.
Let's do it. Because it ain't there. That's why she's scared. She knows it ain't real.
First of all, which bridge are you talking about? Because Jeremiah's
Yes.
Bridge is not there.
Crybaby Jeremiah's Bridge.
Jeremiah's
She
Bridge
talked
not
about
there.
two separate bridges.
And David works next week, so
Like all week?
yeah.
Yeah.
And Catoosa is like a 2-hour drive.
How do you know his schedule? And I don't.
Because you said you were
I know
also-
your schedule. You're off on Mondays and Wednesdays.
And Friday.
and Fridays.
He's got the
I thought it was
third
just
day
a 1
off.
week. I thought that was
And
just
then I
a
get
day
off
off.
early on Saturday at 6.
And doesn't he come from work here?
Yeah.
See, so that's what I'm saying.
I come from work all the time.
He comes. So, okay, so...
Men.
Okay, so for all of your findings and things, what have you learned about the whole... Like, do you figure out... I mean, I know you kind of hate Oklahoma.
I don't hate Oklahoma.
You always hated it living here.
I don't hate
But knowing that the
Oklahoma.
history
Colorado
that... But,
is next.
but in the history
But
that
then
you
we can't
know
go.
about this, like, does this bring you closer about your hometown?
But I knew some of these stories, so. And it's not that I hate Oklahoma. There was just not a lot to do like there was in Denver.
You could have been seeing a lot of bridges, apparently.
And
Catoosa.
I want to go to the Salt Plains, but Kai already went, so.
So it's
So
all
that
over.
means you can't go?
Only one
So
person
I
in this whole
can't go.
family can ever
It's
go
okay,
to the Salt
Nani.
Plain.
You and I can go to the Salt Plains.
Okay.
She
I've
didn't-
never been, so
Well, we should try to go visit a haunted house.
No!
no.
We'll bring one of those
most haunted-
squeegee boards.
No.
Don't fuck
Well, I
with
gotta
me
do that,
anymore.
but...
I'm going to prove to you that they're fake.
Then you can go to.
Would you
the-
do it if we have a paranormal expert?
No. Who do you know that's a paranormal expert?
Because it's not fucking real.
Guthrie is the closest, most paranormal thing, and
There's
Chris.
a lady that reads palms down here on Boulevard and 15th.
Yeah, we should get our
Cards?
palms read
We should.
for
I'll be down for that.
for an episode.
And tarot?
Yeah, I guess so.
Will I marry?
I don't know.
Yes. So.
Nani.
Even she's like, you know how far fetched that is? At least somebody here is on the same.
Be like me saying I'm gonna marry, I don't know, Robin Williams. He's dead, Nani.
My husband's alive, so. And I
You
feel
have as
odd
much of a
and
chance marrying Top as I do of marrying Robin Williams.
So
If
anyways,
I marry Tom, we'll see. We'll see. Then.
I think
And you
we
were talking
should
about
wrap
you
it
wish
up
you
a
had
little
that one
bit.
chick's confidence.
Apparently there has been someone who married a ghost.
Okay.
We
And
should wrap
divorce
it
Tom
up.
is not a ghost, so.
No. Like
Oh, yeah.
there's an actual thing.
And he cheated on her, so she divorced.
We should wrap it up.
Kesha had sex with a ghost.
Okay.
I wish I was a ghost.
All right,
Women would be
Nani,
interested in me.
thank you for sharing me these experiences in Oklahoma that I didn't know. Jacob's Ladder, Jeremiah's Crybaby Bridge, and next week we're gonna go see if we can get our palms read. Maybe. If not, I know
Here's
stuff.
a preview.
I know that stuff like that costs money.
It
but-
does.
Oh,
But I
wow,
don't know how.
you made the screen. Oh, you almost froze our screen. But you made our screen like perfect though. See, look, it's like in normal time. What the fuck?
Actually, David, come here.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Come here, David. Come here.
What?
Come here.
You're gonna look at my palm.
Come here. Close. Come here.
This video is funded by crowdfunding on Patreon and viewers like you. Thank you.